here we are again.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Yeah, I'm all right. Thanks. So what are we doing today?
Well, I was thinking about, throughout all this for a while now, I get some of the interesting and colorful emotions that show up. And some of them are just harder to deal with. So I was wondering if there's any way of how to process the emotions or what is it to know about them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're difficult, right? Emotions are difficult.
But we had this little girl living with us, with Kathleen and I. Her name was Rochelle, and her mother died. And so Rochelle came and lived with us for about 6 months, and she was about 5 years old. And one day we were sitting in the living room, and Kathleen was in the rocking chair. I was in my chair, and little Rochelle was at the window seat coloring. And all of a sudden, Rochelle gets up and she walks over to Kathleen and climbs up on her lap, and she starts to cry. And I'm sort of reading my book, but I'm getting distracted because she's crying, and pretty soon she starts to sob. And I'm getting really concerned. And Kathleen said, "What's going on?" And Rochelle says, "I miss Mom. I'm scared, and I'm all alone." And the sobbing and the tears, and I of course, I couldn't read anymore. And Kathleen was just holding on to her. Well, it subsided, and Rochelle sits up in Kathleen's lap, and Kathleen sort of wiped the tears away. And then Rochelle gets down, and she comes over to me, and she says, "Uncle John, can we go out and kick the soccer ball?" And I said, "Whoa, yeah." I said, "But what happened? What happened to the missing mom and the feeling afraid and being alone?" And she said, "Oh, they left. Can we go out and kick the soccer ball?" And I was really kind of like blown away by that. A little 5-year-old had an incredible understanding of how emotions happen and how they kind of go through. And what was really cool about Kathleen is that all she did was nothing except hold on to her.
Mm-hmm.
Kathleen didn't say, "Well, don't worry about Mom. She's with Jesus, and don't, Hardy the dog can protect everybody, and we're all here together, so you don't have to be afraid." And Kathleen didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
She just held on to her and stayed with her. And then Rochelle gets up, and when I asked where'd they go, they left. And I think that that's what it's all about. It's about, if you will, riding the wave.
Mm-hmm.
And sort of like Jesus was a surfer. I mean, he just sort of moved with the wave. And when I do that, because again and again, I don't know what to say or what to do really when I'm with, let's say, kids or something. So I just pay attention, and I, in my own way, say, "No, I ain't leaving. I'm right here." And all of a sudden, it subsides.
That's incredible. They left.
Out.
They left.
Automatic.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So here we go.